Hello people, it's Dookie Boy. Today's video is going to be about how to stop sinning. Hope y'all having a good day. Keep up and stay blessed. Let's go. Number one, look up all the sins from the Old Testament and the New Testament. That way you'll know exactly what are the sins and you'll just know, what type of things to look up for them. Then we got number two. Look up what they mean. Look up what each sin means. That way you can just memorize them and just, keep trying to, look up what they mean so you'll know when you're about to fall into them, or you'll just know what type of things to avoid saying and doing. You'll just know because you looked up the meaning of what they are, and you'll just know the more and more you practice doing that, the more you'll just know how to avoid saying certain things or just doing certain things. Then we got number three, pretty much practice memorizing them over and over. Just keep on trying to memorize them. And eventually it'll get to a point where that you just don't want to really fall into them. Well, probably not. You don't want to fall into them, but you'll just know what they are because you memorize them so much that you'll just know, like, okay, well, I'm going to avoid saying this or I'm going to avoid doing that because I know what it'll lead to due to you memorizing them. Then we got number four. Try not to say or think of anything or look at anything in a bad way. Every day, all day, like every day, all day, just keep on trying to do that. I noticed when I tried doing that, pretty much now it's to the point where that I don't willingly sin anymore. It's like I'm not saying I'm just free from sin. That's impossible. We're in the flesh. But it got to a point where that I don't willingly sin anymore. Like I don't try to sin. It's like I'll fall into a sin, like I'll catch myself saying something or judging somebody in like a wrong way, not righteously, but I'll judge somebody on something that they do. But for the most part, I don't willingly do it. It's like I don't willingly try to do it. Not like how it was when I began to try to do this in the first time. Before it was more like I willingly tried to sin and things of that nature. I know a lot of people have a problem with that. But yeah, just try to memorize them over and over every day to the point where that you'll get to a point where that you'll know what type of things not to say, and you'll just be in the energy of not wanting to fall into them or like wanting to fall into, repeating that cycle again. Then we got number five, staying humble. Staying humble took me a long way. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like staying humble is like a major part of, making yourself not want to fall into sin and just being on fire for God, man. Being humble really helped me, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Being humble really helped me because it just made me realize to stay in a certain energy, as far as like not paying attention to things of the world and not falling into, sin, because I'm just so humble that I don't want to desire sin and do things that pretty much what Satan will want us to do, to go against God. So being humble is very important. Just make yourself just be humble, man. Just be humble. It really took me a long way, so I know it can take others a long way. Then we got number six. I prayed. Praying really helps too. People saying that prayer doesn't help. It's about your heart too. Some people pray and then nothing happens, but it's because of the heart and the energy that you're in. Are you truly trying to pray to change yourself, or are you just trying to pray and you're not even trying to let go of what you're doing? That's like you asking God, can you please change me? Then you still end up going back to sinning willingly. Like you willingly go back to sinning and you just prayed for it. That just showed that you didn't truly try to pray for what you was praying for. And you didn't truly try to ask God to change you for a better purpose. You just did it for right there because you felt like it was right, but you didn't truly try to seek God's help to truly change you so you wouldn't want to sin anymore. Praying really does help. Praying will take you a long way as well. And keep praying. You see what I'm saying? Keep on praying. And then we got number seven, fasting. Fasting really helps too. It kind of steers you away from falling into your flesh. And I can admit that I need to do better with fasting. because this week it's been like off and on. This probably the third day that I practice fasting, but I really gotta take this, serious. It's about, it's really about, fasting will really help you, improve your relationship with God, because it's showing that you're willing to let go of something that you do every day, as far as like eating and things of that nature. So fasting can really help you, and it'll really show God that you care too, and show Jesus that you care when you're fasting and things of that nature. And fasting is a good way to separate your spirit from your flesh. It's a very good way to make your flesh, separate from your spirit, because you're not feeding your flesh. So yeah, that's a really good way to help you, man. And yeah, those are the 7 ways that I personally use to help me stop willfully sinning. Now I don't sin willfully now. So I hope y'all, take this in consideration and actually try. You see what I'm saying? It's about you trying. But yeah, take care of yourselves, stay humble, and let's fight this flesh together. All right, y'all have a good one.